welcome to this Osgary tutorial on Tweak and its extra sources. I know I've done videos like this before, but I've had users on YouTube ask me to clarify a few things. So this is Ubuntu Tweak. Okay, now I have done another video on how to install it. You go just Google search Ubuntu Tweak and you'll be able to get the package for your distribution there. Now once you've actually installed it and you load it up, you need to go here into applications and into third-party sources, okay, and you need to unlock that, right, and you need to tick some extra stuff, right, to get things going properly. Now look here, PlayOnLinux is in the latest version as a source, so you don't need to type commands anymore to install that. I've done another video where I showed that you did need to install typing commands to install PlayOnLinux, but now it looks like you can just tick it here. Okay, then also make sure that you always have Ubuntu Tweak as itself ticked. Okay, and if you use transmission, have that ticked. Right, if you use VLC player, have that ticked. With the wine thing that's in debate, you might want to use an old version. You don't have to use the newest version. I like to be cutting edge, even though sometimes it's a disadvantage. Alright, Ubuntu, you want that ticked. If you're using a normal version of Ubuntu, that won't be ticked. This is Linux Mint, so it's automatically ticked because it's included with that. Okay, so there's many other things, like if you're having problems with compares, you might want to tick that and get the newer version of that. I really like this new icon theme, so I've ticked that on my desktop computer, but I'm using Linux Mint here, so I'm happy with the Mint theme, icon theme. So here I'm just going to show PlayOnLinux being installed through Ubuntu Tweak. So I've ticked it as you saw, right? So now refresh the information. My software database is out of date, so we'll refresh this, yes. Okay, and I'll stick my password in. And it's just going to check all the repositories because we've updated the repositories. So this is a new feature with the latest version of Ubuntu Tweak that I think just came out a few days ago or a week ago. Alright, so if you've got a version from 2 weeks ago, you won't be able to do this, alright? Now look, new applications are available to update, right? So I'll just use my zoom in function. There you go, see? So do we want to go in? Yes we do, right. Okay, so it's going to watch, it'll just like say, okay, we need to go here and scroll down. Scrolling down to PlayOnLinux. There you go, look. PlayOnLinux. Let's just look, see? PlayOnLinux. Dig it. Alright, that's all we want for now for this tutorial. And apply. Right? Alright, 12 meg's going to be downloaded, and all it is PlayOnLinux. Some image magic file it needs, Python library. Okay, apply. It's going to take a while, I only have 1.5 megabits, 1 minute. Now, I must also say that, look, I mean, it's great if you want to maybe run Office 2007, that could be a good reason to need to use PlayOnLinux. I personally prefer to use Windows, but really the ultimate goal is that you're supposed to try to find software that is open source that runs natively on Linux that will replace your need for using whatever Windows software you may have been dependent on. Okay, so I understand that when you're working in a working environment, you have to interact with work colleagues with their proprietary file formats, Office file formats, or maybe doing a school course or something and have to learn some proprietary software, unfortunately, so you have to run that, and those might be exceptions for times when you're forced to use some proprietary software, or if you're a professional designer and you really love Adobe but you want to use Linux, you're in a bit of a problem there. So if you are someone like that, you can help. One man can't make a difference. Here I am, I'm one man, I'm trying to make a difference. But if we all think that we're together and we can all make a difference, if we all try to do something to try to help open source spread around the world and become a real alternative that everyone uses. if you're an Adobe software user, you should be writing letters to Adobe systems and telling them that you use Linux and that you have to hack their software with Wine in order to run their software and tell them that you really appreciate if in the next version they port, if they port the current version to Linux, themselves, so that everything runs perfectly and that you can get support from them. And maybe threaten them in the letter a bit to say, you might lose their custom if they don't. And, maybe put something in the letter about how your whole office might be wanting to switch to Linux too, but they can't. You've been buying stuff off them for years and all this kind of stuff. And if they get enough letters like that, Adobe already have Flash for Linux, so it's only a matter of time. That's just Flash Player, but before they bring everything out for Linux, okay? Alright, so okay on this, because Adobe ain't, Microsoft's best friend either. Alright, so we'll just close this, and now we'll find in this menu, if I just type in my search on my Linux menu, I can't type it twice. There it is, Play on Linux, okay? Otherwise, who knows where it actually is on this particular operating. Oh, there it is, under Games for some reason, probably because it can help you play some games. Alright, so Play on Linux forward, and it downloads, updates, and it does its little thing. So I have done another tutorial on that, and that's not what this tutorial is mainly about. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. This was an answer to a request from a user. So if anyone else has any requests, please send me a message on YouTube or on my website or on Facebook, and please go to my website oscary.com and register, and please subscribe to my videos. If you want me to help you on YouTube and you haven't subscribed to my videos, why would I? Subscribe, then I'll help you. Thanks a lot. Bye.